I don't know if you can see me. We are having some small technical issues, but look at that. Yay, let's see, we've got everything going. Sound looks good. Let's see. Hey, I am so happy everybody's here with me. It is Sunday night. There we go. Sound on my side. Do you guys have sound? Yay, yeehaw, how are you? Oh my goodness, I am so happy to have everybody here with me. Hello, how are you? I think I have Annie's headband on. I thought pink worked. What do you think? Pink works, I think so. So hello everybody. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Is this a good time for everybody, like Sunday late night after dinner? I'm thinking this might be a good time for us to kind of catch up from the whole week, right? So I have been cutting out some recipe cards just real quick. That was what my technical issue was. And I want to turn mine into a scrapbook, right? I'm always trying to figure out how to make a scrapbook with everything. So, hello, Donna McPherson. Oh, big hugs that way. Oh my goodness, I am so thrilled that you guys are here with me. Okay, so yes, we are working on our recipe card kit. Okay, what I pulled out was just a random one of these little 6x6 cards. I thought they would work perfectly to make our little card on it. So I just pulled one that I had already that, my goodness, has the most beautiful scrapbook page on the back of it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to make that page. That just looks so beautiful. I love how these little notebooks that we used to get had a scrapbook page and then a card kit on the side. I thought that was, it's just genius because then you always have it with you. I also pulled out, let me see, this one is called Juliet, and then I have Amelie, right? This is the original Amelie, and I think this one is just two little cards on it. But regardless, hey, how is everybody doing? Let's take a look real quick and see who we have here with me. Oh, Pamela Densmore, how are you, sweetheart? I am. Here's hoping you start early. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry I didn't get to start early. I was developing pictures. So the recipe card, I decided to do my mother's tortilla recipe, right? So I pulled out a bunch of little pictures of that and my mother's, and that's where my recipe is my scrapbook is going to be. So I'm trying to make that and put that together. So that's what I was doing. Hello, Candy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am here early also. Oh my goodness, I am so thrilled. Okay, so I also have Agnes, Margaret, Donna, aka Donna. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's see. Vicky is here with us, and Agnes, Margaret, Sue, hi, and Kathy. Hey, thank you so much for my beautiful little headband you sent me. I just think it's awesome. Mary Beth from Canada, how are you? Thank you so much, everybody. I am so thrilled. Vicky is here with us. Annie, how are you in Texas? Let's see. What all does Annie say? Hello to everybody. And I am so thrilled everybody is here. So it has been a cuckoo kind of a week. I have been going crazy. I'm reading while I'm talking, but I have been going crazy because I have contractors out in the front. And you know, contractors, there's always something going on, a question, something that has to happen. Yes, and Shirley is here with me. Bayla, I want to make sure I say it correctly. Bayla, how are you? I am so happy that Canada is in the house with us today. And Kelly from California, maybe Kelly. LaFran says, how are you? And Stamp Jazz, I think Stamp Jazz is my sweet little friend. I'm going to try to remember Stamp Jazz's real name. Please let me remember. I know what it is, but I don't. Woo, okay, so Mary Beth is here. Hello, Annie. I saw your picture. Wasn't her scrapbook page just gorgeous with that cute little blonde baby? Great grand, if I'm correct. I think that was just gorgeous. Michelle Taylor, hey, stamped as Sherry on. Yes, yeah, I wanted to say Charlene, but that is not in Sherry on. You are so generous with me. Thank you so much. I can't even, just thank you. Okay, so there is a lot going on in my world. I have that that stuff going on. And let me see. I don't want to show you the addresses, but okay, here it is. Big news. Are you ready? Let's scream a little bit. Okay, I just received a invitation. You are cordially invited. A meet and greet with Anna Griffin and team. I am going to Florida like tomorrow, like right now. I'm so excited I can't even explain to you. So I am going to go meet Anna Griffin, and I will be in the background of the Crafty Live studio. So I am thrilled, beyond thrilled. And then we Monday, we're going to do a meet and greet with Anna Griffin and team. I am so excited to meet everybody there, and I promise I will represent our sweet little community. And I just really cannot even beyond thrilled. For it to happen was a lot of moving around, and I am so excited. So did out my invitation twice because I didn't. Oh, this is the good one. Sometimes you can't get it to print the way you want it to print, but isn't that so pretty? It is the Leon paper. So it was an email, and then it came in. I am just excited, beyond excited. I can't even tell you guys enough. Thank you so much. HSN reached out to me, I'm thinking a couple weeks ago, and I have been trying to rearrange my life so that I can do that. I am so beyond excited to meet the Anna Griffin team. So that was my big news for today, and I am so thrilled. And yes, and I need to get my little behind to Canada because I've got to meet Mary Beth in person because I just think you're adorable, and we can go do something like, I don't know, something. But I am just so excited, and I wanted to let you guys know it is tomorrow. My sweet husband has figured out how to make all of that happen. There's contractors that are going to be outside, but we're still going to go. That was my big thing, that if we could go or not go. So here we go. We are going to figure out how to do this little scrapbook page kit. And I was cutting out. Let me show you what I was cutting. This little cute paper. Okay, this one says, I know, I can't even think enough. I had my little, I know, and I had to go drop off my babies today at the boarding place. That was tears. Okay, so this is 2016, and this was Juliet, the Juliet paper. Okay, so I ran it through the bigger of the two, and then I was thinking that, you know, that cardstock is a little bit weak even for these little things. So what I went looking for was the perfume box paper, because that's really nice and thick if you have any of yours left. I have a nice big gold one, and I had some of these little pieces left over. And so when I went to go cut this out, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet. I'm just kind of, you know, going. Thank you so much, guys. And then what I have here is a bigger one, right? You always need a pocket in my world. So the way the pocket is working is you need to have one of the cutting edge outside of the cutting. So you're going to cut all over, and then you're going to, you see that? The cutting edge for that hinge is going to be outside of the, you can't cut all the way around. You have to leave the folded spot off of that space, okay? So I have that, and then I kind of want to run our pictures through there. You know, those little bitty ones. You see, mine's is going to be the tortillas. I know, it looks kind of weird, but I kind of wanted to get a really pretty picture of that. Maybe I'll use a corner rounder for that because I can't get it all. For me, this is a really special picture. It has my little icon on it, and then this yellow bowl. I mean, you guys have sometimes some items that are a really incredible connection with your past. And so that yellow bowl, we have, I think 2 of them, and they came from my mother-in-law. So those bowls there are just like love. And for us to put together my mother's tortillas, it's just so much fun. And then this is a little piece of paper. that I don't know how old it is now because I was writing down the recipe with my mother. So it's just a little post-it and I've been hanging on to it, and it's moved all over the place with me. But it is the recipe, just quick little jots, those kind of things we jot down. And those are the things that we need to really hold tight to our heart. And why not put it in our scrapbook? And so like this, to me, I don't want to not keep it, right? I want to put it formally in a nice little spot, but I also want to keep that little piece of paper. And then we're going to cut these little things out. So, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut a couple of things. We're going to be cutting out these little things. And I also cut one of these little tabs. I love tabs. Somewhere in here, it's the one that I cut that looks like this. But those are just really fun little things that you can do to make your box a more memorable experience for whoever you gift it to. So for me, putting those little pictures in there, hopefully it'll be a nice special gift for sweet little Nicholas when he gets it. I don't know if I'll ever give it back, but whatever. I might give it back, but eventually he'll get it, right? Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera over. I can't even explain to you guys how happy I am that you guys are here with me. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Hey, also, if you're new here, this is what's going on. Martha is making a scrapbook out of the recipe card, stamps, and die set, because that's what Martha does. And now I'm going to start talking in the third person. Okay, so I cut out a couple of these things and also cut them out in white, really thick, 80 pounds, 110 pound, so that you can have a nice plain spot to write on, not just always the cute little decorative piece. Okay, so that is what we have going on here. Oops, and I found... And my magnets are still on the little double-sided tape paper. I have been going with Eve, and Eve told me it's okay to just leave them on there until we use them. Okay, so isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. I just love this little thing, but I am partial to just a bunch of them. But the inside little thing is missing, the little white part. So maybe we have to cut some of them out of white and then trim them, fussy cut them. But look how pretty that is. Look at that embossing that it runs through. This is what, it's just gorgeous. And the paper, really nice. Okay, that's what we have going on. Let's move it down and we are going to do all our little stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am so thrilled to have you here with me. I am just beyond happy you guys are here with me. Really, really fun. Okay, I'm turning this around. I think I'm upside down. Yes. No. Here we are. All right. Let's see what we have going on here. So I have this little piece here, this little piece here. This one I was just showing you. I cut it so that the fold is on the outside. Okay. And then this is the big one. And I do have a stamp pad that Eve, I probably need another lesson because that is just not my cup of tea. I don't know how to stamp correctly, really good. So you guys, you know, we need to get Eve to help us again. Okay, and then here's that little one there. So pictures. I love them all. I kind of made some smaller, some bigger. Look at that. And I do have the Tim Holtz itty bitty paper trimmer cutter. Okay, and I want to tell you which one I have. I have the Selfie 100. Okay. The Selfie 1300 is the one that I have. And I print at home, but when we were at the Dolly crop, I'm trying to bring this up. There we go. When we were at the Dolly crop, we saw people with the new version of it, and it makes 5x7s. And I thought that was genius because mine does not make. Mine makes 4x6. And then, you know, it has these little, oh, that's got that little piece off. Okay. It makes collage kind of stuff like this. Oh, And okay, so my laptop is already acting up. I know. The next Friday, I'm going to go over to my little guy and have him help me. Okay, so here's my little collage of pictures, okay? Just, you know, whatever you want to do. I was kind of trying to make little different sizes because sometimes you need a different size of stuff. So that is what I have going on here. Let's see, we can get that off. Perfect. So how are you? I made a 172-page recipe scrapbook of my mother in 2005 about the only handwritten recipes and photos of bridge buddies and families. Oh my goodness, that is incredible. I would treasure that. That is so fabulous. That is 172, Annie. That is incredible. Okay, so this one is bigger, and then this one is a different picture. I'm kind of just playing with them to see what I have and which one I like the best. And yep, nothing special different here, just cutting, right? And because if we're going to center them, they might be in this right here. Look, see? You might want them to be a little bit smaller. That's what I'm kind of going with. Okay, and then I'm kind of cutting them around, and then I'm gonna get my fancy little cut. Oh, I think it should be smaller. Let's try a little bit more on the bottom of the tortilla. So the scrapbook has 172 handwritten stuff, recipes from all the loved people. How fabulous. I think that's incredible. Okay, so we have that one, and then this one is really big. Let's see if we can make that smaller. Nope, but this one is there, and then that one's an extra. I think we can make her smaller. Why not? Why not make her smaller? I want to say that was right here. I don't want to cut out the complete bowl. Do you know what I mean? The bowl is special to me. I don't know if Nick even knows the bowl story, but there we go. Okay, so we have pictures and still more pictures. Why? Because we want options. When it comes to your pictures, you want to have some different options, right? Okay. And of course, my sweet little mother, I think I need this picture completely smaller. I don't think this is the right format, but ran out of time. You know, you run out of time when you are goofing off doing, for me, packing. I'm packing because I'm going on a trip. Okay, let's see if we can make Grandma right there, right below the little pendant she has here. I inherited that pendant. Look, that will work right there in that little space. And we can cut this little part off. We know it's July 10th, 1959. July 10th, 1959. I know. We'll write that date somewhere else. Okay. And here. Because we want the person that made the recipe, don't we? Okay. That is it. So the scrapbook kit starts with that. We have all our little pictures. Okay, this selfie I've had for a couple years, several probably, and yes, I print my own. I keep saying that my good pictures are somewhere in the cloud, and these are just my play around with pictures. Okay, here is this one, and then this is the back, really heavy, thick. I think it's 110. Okay, and I think that these should be together. I feel like they should be hinged together, and or not, or put this here. You see? What shall we do? It's her picture. It's hers. So I felt like we should make it, turn it into a little pocket. That's what I was thinking. You know me, I'm always going to turn something into a little pocket. But this is Grandma, and I think we're going to have to cut it even smaller. So that it fits into this little space. Love it. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. And then we're going to get our little fancy punch for corners and see if we can make it look kind of fancy. There's tons of these little corners, okay? You can do all kind of fancy stuff with those little corners. This one is just super cute, and I like it just like that. And then we can say with our little tab, and of course, you know, laminating these is an incredible idea. July 10th, 1959. Somebody remember that. Okay, here. And I do believe in, you know, journaling and journaling in your own writing, like in your own space. So if I put this right next to it, am I going to already start tearing the paper? I want it to be like a little smaller inside. Right here. You know, I love the idea of laminating these because then they're really safe in their space, right? Okay, here we go. And I like this just like that. Oh, I need to put double-sided tape on it. Okay, so what are we all talking about? Let's see. While I glue this up really good. I know. Sometimes I'm on this and sometimes I'm not. Maritzia Gonzalez. Hey, Martha, it's my first time. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy you're here with us. It seems to be that we can get together on Sundays easily. Maybe we have to try that for our little Zoom group. Maybe we need to do Sunday. Sue, find another day. Okay, so there is that. And I do believe in writing with your own writing, okay? Because you have to let people see your writing. And so this is going to be Grandma's homemade butter tortillas. Grandma. Yoli. That was her nickname, Yoli. How are we saying tortillas? How do we spell that? Does anybody know? I don't want to spell it wrong. Tortillas. Tortillas. And then here on this part, we're going to put July 10th, 1959. And this is Grandma as a single young lady. Isn't that just darling? Oh, I just love it. And yes, it's messy and so what? Okay, so and then this is going to be on the back. And I think we're going to put some pictures in there also. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but we need to do the recipe part, right? Maybe we'll put one of these on the back. Look. The recipe and the ingredients, because this is what we cut out. So you can see our die is a little bit different than the one that we are cutting out. Can you see that just barely? Let me move my mouse over to the other one. It's a little bit different. I am so happy that you are here with us, Maritzia. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Your handwriting screen is backwards. Yes, because of the way the camera is. So I apologize about that, but it's okay, ladies. Okay, so I kind of think I like that because I don't have to stamp. But let's stamp because we should. Where's our stuff? Here is this one. These are our dies. Okay. Yes, everything is backwards because I did not reverse the camera. I'm taking it as a selfie on the screen, and it should be taken the other direction, but I don't have it like that. Oh, and look at these gorgeous little stickers. They're so cute. Now let's look at the paper itself. Is it double-sided? Is it single? Is it thick? It's cardstock. It is not like super thick cardstock. I hope you are making those for crop at home. Have to resort to HEB. Look, those HEB tortillas are no joke. Those HEB is our Texas grocery store that is fabulous. And yes, it is beyond fabulous. So if we're going to use this little lovely thing here, let's throw that one away. I'm getting it confuses. And I also think that we can also just use the index cards that come with our, it has all the little lines in it already. Do you know what I mean? These index cards are like more like paper. They're not even like super hard. But if we put this like on the back, then our writing is already all there. Do you see that? I think that would be like a fabulous idea. Instead of having to do these little lines here. Ingredients, prep time, recipe. The recipe for homemade tortillas. Okay, so this is what we have here. My little recipe is right here. And I'm going back and forth looking at how we're going to stack that together. Recipe and ingredients on this little lovely thing. I want to put them together like a little pocket. Directions. Okay, so when you think about it, everything that is here is on the front here. Grandma's, I'm not going to tell you about prep time and that kind of stuff. It's not that kind of thing, right? So here is the directions. We'll take this little baby away. And it goes like right in that little space because I don't want to take those things away. And let's play with stamping because I think that would be fun. I think this should be almost like glued together. Right? Don't you think? And then I had a card that was cut out twice. And I thought that could be inside the little pocket. Don't you see? Like, I think that would be so cute as the inside little pocket. You know, you guys know I love a pocket. Yes. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's practice doing the stamping. Let's make this one stamping and play with it and see what we have going on. I don't even know how to begin to use that big monster thing that Eve had, and then we were using it, Eve, and I know I don't even know how to begin to use it, but I have it. It's this big board, and I know that everybody has a different type of board. Ugh, it makes me so nervous. Okay, let's play. Let's play. All of these things here, I don't even know what they are. Oy, oy. Okay, here's our little piece of paper. That is supposed to keep my stuff nice and flat. Okay. And that is, this can stay there, I guess. It's not gonna move. Yeah, that came with it. Okay, now we want to say recipe. So we're going to take this little stain off. Is that not so cute? Because you can do this over and over and over, supposedly, because you put it exactly where you want it. And I am using it on the lines. You see that? It says recipe. Oh, that's going to be cute. So I'm putting it right where it's supposed to be at. And let me see, I'm moving away from you. You know, I end up having this huge table, and then I am working only on this little bitty corner of my desk. I know. I'm sorry for the reflection. It's my reflection is, okay. And then we're going to do a bunch of lines, but I don't need lines. I think it would be cute to have this little whisk. No, but how about the bowl? Because the bowl is a big thing for us. Right there at the bottom, the little bowl has to go this way. We're stamping it down. And then I kind of think that another one, directions, ingredients. Ingredients right there. Directions on the other side. Same little line. Okay. And now I think the magic is you're supposed to fold this over. And then I think it should pick up those little rubbery things that we call stamps. Yay, it did it. Okay, so now on this side, I have those little stamps right where I want them to be at. And I'm going to use the ink that they have provided because I'm not an inky girl, so I have no idea what kind of ink this is. Help. Okay, let's read this while I'm working. Yes, this, no, I use a Tim Holtz platform. Is this what I have here? Tim Holtz Tonic Studio. Okay, so look, I never have my fingernails done. And I actually have my fingernails done because they requested that our nails be clean. And so, yeah, I do whatever they ask me to. Okay, here it is. And we're gonna kind of just go stamp on this. And I can see that I am messing up because I think you're not supposed to get it on all of the little pieces. But this is practice. Didn't I say this was practice? If I didn't say this was practice, then I apologize, but this is practice. And I'm just gonna get this little tissue paper and see if I can get some of that ink off. So I think maybe some Q-tips would be a good idea. What do you think? Did I say I didn't like stamping because it's messy and I don't like getting my little fingers dirty? Okay, so HSN starts, I think, after 3 o'clock on Tuesday. The part about, oh, Lord have mercy, I already have ink on me. The part of the other stuff is private time, but I will take lots of pictures and post them. So come on over to my YouTube channel or Facebook, and we will post pictures there. Okay, let's just try it. I just want to try it and see what it looks like. Okay, and it's supposed to land, and I can see that it's pretty inked, right? And I know, I'm sorry, I realize that this is backwards, but I started this direction, so now I can't come back. It does not have anything good at all. Look, now I'm going to take those away so I can see if I can get any closer. Am I supposed to be rubbing this? Nothing. Should we take this part off? Nada. Nada and then no more nadas. Maybe I have to use one of those little things underneath it. Do you think that's what it is? I think so. Okay, so we tried that and it doesn't work for me, but maybe it works for you. But I think the only other thing is that you're supposed to put something underneath it, like one of those little spongy plates. Let's try. Maybe one of the magnets. But I'm going to come right back and put this little thing on the bottom because that was holding the piece of paper right where it was supposed to. So if I put this one down, just to give it more pressure, I think I'm supposed to have something else on there. But I'm trying to see if lifting it up or I have to flip this thing over. Here we go. Maybe it's already dry. Do you think my ink is dry? Ta-da! Look at that. Okay. I have to lift this thing up over. See, these have two different lips on them, and that is where you're supposed to flip it over. And it's possible that I'm supposed to flip it over the other direction, but this is perfectly okay with me. If it's not okay with you, then we have to kind of adjust, right? We have to adjust. Okay, my sweet people, look at that. Here we go. And I am taking my little tissue and removing some of the spots. I think this is probably best if I used the big fat stamp inky pads, so I don't have this thing left over. And I think this would be an awesome idea if we were using, what do you call them? To swap. This would be fun to swap with. Okay, I'm doing a perfectly blank one right there. And then flipping this baby over and coming in. And you see how now you can see all that ink there? And get my little bowl, directions. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Yes, I know. I need practice on the stamping department, but that's not my specialty at all. I've never, ever, ever said that that was my specialty because that would be not bueno. Okay, and I think this one you lift up and you can flip it over, and the pads on this thing are different. So it is a Tim Holtz, and I don't think that this one is available anymore. It's a Tim Holtz pad, inking pad. Oh, look, is that what? No, that's just so you don't slip. Okay, so we have our cute little recipe we can put on it. We have this one that we had. I love the way that little bowl is. Can you see that little bowl? It's so stinking cute. Look at that little bowl. It looks just like the one that we need to have for our KitchenAid. And then we need more lines on this part. Oh, well, that doesn't help me any. I think I like using this one instead. Okay. I really think I'm just going to use this one. Do you know what I mean? That's the perfect one. And this one we can use as grandma's little look. I think I like that. Let's find the one that I wanted to use behind this one, and I will show you what I'm thinking about. We're gonna run this one through our little mat, and I still have not had time to play with the mirror die. Have you been able to use that one yet? That one is so pretty. I saw all the beautiful things that we were using. Okay, here is this one, and I want to put this on the back, and these gorgeous flowers. Let's see, how do we want it? Just like this. I want them, get as many of those beautiful flowers in my little paper, because the paper's too thin. I want it to be a nice heavy amount to have some kind of weight. To me, I feel like these are going to be dirty, and it's just not going to. Annie, you think my stamping looks good? I'm happy with it. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Look, that is just gorgeous. Look at how pretty that is. And this one's going to be on the back of Mama's name. And I'm gonna do glue on this because, you know, if you need to put two together, you need to, again, look at those things are just not sticking together. My poor little Lulu had to go to the boarding center. Oh, he's so sad. He's gonna cry for 3 days, 4 days. We're not gone too long. We're just going in and out. But we're gonna enjoy ourselves while we're there. My husband is coming with me, so, but poor little Lulu, sorry, he can't go with. Unless I put him down like as my support dog, right? My support person. I saw people taking their cats, so why can't I take my dog? Okay, here, that makes such a big difference. It just makes such a big difference that it is nice and thick. Holding that tight. Okay, so I am leaving tomorrow morning, landing somewhere around 3-ish, or I need to be at this cute little meet and greet at 4. It's just a quick little hors d'oeuvres, probably bar location at a cute little hotel in Florida. And we get to hang out and meet Anna Griffin and team. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, that is so cute. And then we're going to add to the back of this some more little pictures of the actual tortillas. I was kind of holding on to this one, thinking we can do a flip, but I don't know. Maybe this cuteness. Where's the other one that I wanted with the bowl? I don't know. It just doesn't look, you know when I put something down, I want it to be a lot. Directions. I want the directions to stay there. And this is going to be my actual recipe card. ¿Dónde se fue la recipe card? Oh, it's already on the little piece of paper here. Directions. My loves. I know. I'm a hot mess because I have a lot on my mind. Yes. And here we go. What do you think? And then this one, I think I want to put it onto this way. Isn't that going to be cute? I think, and then that way we have more pictures here to do. We are saying yes, and we're going to bring it all in. I love the way this, and this is one of my favorite things about Anna Griffin, is that all of your little papers, whether you bought them yesterday, whether you bought them 20 years ago, the paper line combines so well with each other, whether they're new or old. And it's just the best part. Oh, that is so cute. I think that my little glue is having issues. It might just be old enough. You see it's dropping glue on stuff, but thank goodness that our glue dries clear. Okay, so you have your little tab. I love a tab. Like, I love it for all kind of lovely things. It's just so useful for me. So here we have our little tab going right there, and we have this little thing over here, and then we can put our cute little pictures of our tortillas, because now it makes sense to have a cute little picture. And I don't know, I don't think I want to use the yellow one. I think I want to use this one, but I need to cut off a little tiny bit more. And this is what I love, is to be able to print them here, because you can print, or you can cut them, you can turn them into little layouts. And that looks good for me there. And I am going to make it fancy looking because we can. This is very, very old. Look, the plastic just broke off. It's not new by any means, but you have lots of punches, I know, in your collection to do corners. And some of my favorite ones are just those little tickets. The little ticket ones, those are so fun. Now for me on this, I don't think we should make them any fatter, so no pop-up dots. Make them flat because they're gonna fit in the book, right? So you don't want them to be opening up and making them really fat. So just this little card is plenty fat on my side. So basically you're building yourself a cute little cooking book, a recipe book, a cookbook with your own private little pictures of your story that tells your story of your sweet little grandma with her butter tortillas. And then on this one, we can write it all out and put it with this. Oh, isn't that cute? I just love that. Okay, so there's our first one. And do we want to put another picture? Maybe I'll do another one so that we have two for that. Let's see, it was Juliet that we used. Oh, but we want a double-sided one. Let's see. Oh, let's make all different colors because we can. Yes, because we can. I love a good, nice, colorful scrapbook. Okay, I'm gonna do it in big. We're gonna do it in this kind of bronzy gold that comes from the perfume bottles. This comes from the perfume bottles. It's really, really thick. I don't know, what is that, 260 maybe? Oh, it's going through here. Okay. How fantastic is that? Hey, Vicki, how are you? My Shirian sweetheart, how are you doing? I think 300 GSM. These are just nice and thick. I love them. These are going to be perfect for our nice thick book. And I think this one is also going to get cut up. I think so. I think it's 300. Do you think that that's that big? Because those perfume bottles were like they could stand on themselves. Hey, Monica, how are you? It's my friend Monica in San Antonio, right? Do you have a stamp pad platform from Tim Holtz that you helps you stamp? Because you're a stamper. Okay, here. I want to put it on this side because this side has that kind of rough feeling and this one is all smooth. Maybe we'll do something else pretty with that part. Okay, lovey. And also a cute little tab is going to go through here. Yes, 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 right, the Tim Holtz stamp pad. And I love it. Well, I think I love it also. I've only used it once, just 5 minutes ago. So I think I love it also. I'm just going to have to practice, right? I think I want to put it in the middle. Like, I don't know where I'm going to put this, but we have this little lovely thing going right there. So maybe right in the middle or so. You use blocks. Oh, well then you must have really good like precision because blocks, oh, that's not easy. And I'm gonna go right into that little space, kind of doing a little eyeball here to make my little stamp. Here we go. Look at that. I think that is so cute. Okay, so we have our little tortilla there. We have my mother here. We're gonna put maybe more little directions for Nick. Maybe a little story about my mom and the tortillas and how, you know, she'd have to make 20 million dozens because if you were home, you were eating them before they were available. And here is this one. So let's turn this around. I am so glad that you are with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am going to make note that you guys like Sunday night. I think that you guys really love Sunday night, and I am glad that you are here with me to make my little cards, right? Let's see who's all with me. I'm just so excited that you're here with me. Let's take a look. Okay. Maritza, I wonder if you were to mat the picture, that would make the copy paper weight heavier. Definitely, yes, you would definitely make it heavier. I double-sided it, and when it's double-sided, definitely feels so much better. And when you think about it, it's 2 pieces of paper, and then this big one that's in the middle, and then this one is a double heavyweight. So yes, that makes it more substantial. Now, I don't know if this is something that you want to do all the time, or if you want to do it a little bit more simple like this, and then put your ingredients stuff in the back, and then you kind of laminate it. I don't know. That's something that you kind of have to play around with, right? Got to use those yellow bowls photos too. Yes, because that's important for me to have and tell the story about the little yellow bowl, because otherwise he's not going to know what to do with that yellow bowl. And heaven forbid that poor child, see, throw my yellow bowl away or gift it off to Goodwill, because you know, he is a really good shopper. So I don't know if he would gift my stuff away. I'm trying to make sure I get a little bit more off that tortilla. So how is everybody doing Sunday night? I am thinking that this cuteness goes on the inside. You see the yellow bowl story. I think that is, and I'm going to do the corners again, because I'm trying not to use a million different dyes and a million different layers, because it's a scrapbook in the book, right? In the little card. And I don't want it to be so stinking thick, right? Okay, so there's the little yellow bowl. Thank you, Annie, for reminding me to use my bowl picture. Okay. So, oh, that is cute. And I think that a little tab right here with like some little journaling, that will tell the story. So this whole little thing here with the title handwritten, and then on the back with a little story of how you make the tortillas. And then I think it would be really pretty if we use the traditional one that is really pretty. And then I have one that is stamped. Yes. Oh, I didn't do horrible. I think that little bowl looks pretty good, I think. So here, let's see, who do we have here with us? I'm gonna read while we're talking about this. Annie and Monica, you can't have that headband. Oh, the headbands are from, remind me, Amazon. Yes, the headband, and I think Annie already called it. She says it's going with her. But okay, so I have a headband that okay, so Tuesday I'm wearing a bright orange, orange and pink dress, and I think that the headband, oh my God, Karen, I have to talk to you about headbands. I found them on Amazon, and I have to send you a link to Anna's. Look, the headband. And guess what? I bought for Anna Galvan. I have one for you now. I have 2, and I can keep one, and I'm sending the brand new one to Anna. But Karen, I found it on Amazon. I was so thrilled. I think they have a couple left behind, so I'll send you the link so you can get it. It's gorgeous. And okay, so do I wear a headband on HSN? I have a bright orange dress with pink and orange on it. They asked us to wear bright colors, and you know, I always wear a headband, and so I was gonna wear maybe this one. It has orange and pink in it. Maybe not the earrings to go with it. Maybe I'll be too loud. They'll put me all the way in the back. I have to wear a headband. It's your signature. Yes, that's right. I need to wear a headband and a poofy up. So ladies, crafters, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be on HSN on Tuesday in the background of the Crafty live audience. So it's supposed to be after 3, and it's the after 3 time frame. I don't have the schedule, but it's after 3, and I think there's 3 different shows that are the Crafter's Companion. is like a thank you letter, and then a thank you card. And then Anna Griffin has those gorgeous cards that are like the tunnel cards. And then we're making shape cards with, remind me, Kingston's Crafts. So those 3 little projects we will be working on live in on, so come watch us. I'll put tags, I will send you pictures. I'll keep going and post things, because I do feel responsible to be a good representation, to represent all of you guys as we go and do some crafty stuff. So thank you so much. I'm going to see you guys again as soon as I can. Maybe I'll take some more pictures and keep posting them on my Facebook page. So come and join me. I'll tag things. I think the tag is HSN Love Craft, I want to say. But I will send you the link ASAP, Karen. I love it, and I know you will too. Candy and Kelly, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I promise I'll represent well. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.